Hey everyone, it's Anna/Bowman.com, and this is my first video for a series of videos on my YouTube channel. It is to help you use Paint Tool SAI to create wonderful creations. And I know Paint Tool SAI can be a little bit intimidating since it doesn't look like Photoshop or like the built-in paint program that comes with your computer. But Paint Tool SAI has a lot to offer, and I swear by it. It's the only program that I will ever use. And I used to make my circles like this by just like clicking down and then using another color in between or something, and then like that was like my circles. But this isn't an outline, so we're actually looking to create an outline where you can change the color easily and use the preserve opacities and stuff in it. And you do not need a tablet for this. You literally only need like a mouse and maybe like a laptop with a clicker button. Don't tap like on a touchpad. Don't tap. You want to keep it as straight as possible. So what you're going to want to do is go over to your layer options, and you don't want this type of layer, like a new layer. You want a new line artwork layer. So you're going to click that. We can get rid of this option down here. So here's your line art, and here's the options that we have for line arts over here. We don't want a straight line because a straight line is literally going to be a straight line. So we're not looking for a straight line. So let's erase. You want to click on curve. So I'm going to go actually pretty big here since I want you guys to be able to see the options that we have. So you're going to click once and then hit your rotate button, and for me it is the delete button that rotates, so it just rotates the screen, and then you click again. And have some patience with it. Sometimes you might get like a double click if you're trying to kind of go too fast, but you won't really notice the difference. So you're just going to keep going until your entire circle meets up. And the size of your circle is depending on how far away you are zoomed out or in the zoom section. So if I'm at 100% right now, but if I was in closer, my circle would be larger. If I was zoomed out more, then my circle would be smaller. So here's our circle. We can move it around. It is a completely movable, changeable layer. So these options on the side will change things with the circle. So weight will allow us to change the weight of the circle that we just made. So if it was too thick and you need a little bit thinner, a little bit thicker than what you originally made it as, it's really super simple to change. We can change our color here. So if I want it to be this purple color that I use for my sketches, I just click and it can literally just change like that. But you know, let's say that I wanted it of like a more fancy kind of color, maybe a gradient look or something. You won't get that just by clicking color. That's just gonna change the color of it as a whole. So in order to actually change things to a more fancy or gradient or something like that, you're gonna want to merge this layer to make it like a normal layer. So you're gonna make a plain layer, drag it below, click on your line art layer, and then merge it down. So now it's a plain layer. You don't have the same options that we had before on the side here. We have the layer options. And if you just go like this, that's not going to change your circle. So you want to use the preserve opacity. And I also have a plain tutorial on how to preserve opacities while drawing. So if you're interested in learning how to do that as well, I'll go ahead and link that in the description. So preserve opacity allows us to preserve just our circle. So, you know, what if I want it to go from black to purple? I can do that. I just put down some color down at the bottom, use my blur, make my blur really big because I'm using my mouse, and then you just blur it out, and then it looks really stinking cool. And to actually show you that it is fully transparent, the middle, I didn't just use white in the middle. I'll put another plain layer here, and then I will fill it with a different color. So it's completely movable, it's changeable, it has all these fancy, lovely, fantastic options. And that's pretty much really it, honestly. If you guys have any other questions or things that you're having trouble with on Paintful SAI, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. I would be more than happy to help you guys with using Paintful SAI. Or if there's any other kind of artistic program that you may need help with, I would be more than happy to help if I can. And that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys later with much quiet love. Bye-bye.